Muster. One can meditate even with the eyes open. One can meditate even while talking. Take the case of a man with toothache. Tutor of the Tagores. Yes, sir. I know that very well. All laugh. Muster. Smiling. Yes. Even when his teeth ache, he does all his duties. But his mind is on the pain. Likewise, one can meditate with eyes open and while talking to others as well. Tutor. One of the epithets of God is the Redeemer of the sinner. That is our hope. God is compassionate. Muster. The Sikhs too said that God was compassionate. I asked, how is he compassionate? Why? They answered, he has begotten us. He has created so many things for us. He has brought us up to be men. And he protects us from danger at every step. Thereupon I said, after begetting us, God looks after us and feeds us. Is there much credit in that? Suppose a son is born to you. Do you expect a man from another part of the city to bring him up? Tutor. Revered sir, one man quickly succeeds in spiritual life and another doesn't succeed at all. How do you explain that? Muster. The truth is that a man succeeds to a great extent because of the tendencies inherited from his previous births. People think he has attained the goal all of a sudden. A man drank a glass of wine in the morning. It made him completely drunk. He began to behave improperly. People were amazed to see that he could be so drunk after one glass. But another man said, why, he has been drinking all night. Hanuman burnt down the golden city of Lanka. People were amazed that a mere monkey could burn the whole city. But then they said, the truth is that the city was burnt by the sighs of Sita and the wrath of Rama. Look at Lala Babu. Footnote. Lala Babu, a well-known landholder of Bengal who renounced the world at an early age and lived at Mathura as a Vaishnava monk. Footnote ends. He had so much wealth. Could he have renounced it all so suddenly, without the good tendencies of his previous births? And Rani Bhavani, so much knowledge and devotion in a woman. In his last birth, a man is endowed with sattva. His mind is directed to God. He longs for God. He withdraws his mind from worldly things. Krishna Das Pal came here. I found him full of rajas. But it must be said that he observed the Hindu customs. He left his shoes outside before entering the room. After a little conversation, I discovered that he had no stuff inside. I asked him about a man's duty. He said, to do good to the world. I said, my dear sir, who are you? What good will you do to the world? Is the world such a small thing that you think you can help it?